responsibility. What are some of these old things we keep on thinking that still work and don't work? And we've tried them, and they haven't worked, but we are still trying them. Kenyans in the house, hi. Do you see our children today? They've refused school. They are burning down schools. We have tried. That's what we've been doing. But we're refusing to adapt to what works. But deep down, you know it's not working, so you need to change, isn't it? Yeah, you know you need to change. One of the most, my favorite verse from my high school days. And whenever I would hit a snag in life, I keep on going back to this. It's a very profound thing. Paul talked in Romans, the book of Romans. Paul, I don't know what happened to him, but he was very different. If you read it properly, it's a very simple verse. Romans 12, verse 2. And do not be conformed to this world. But you know, we don't read it with wisdom. When we hear world, we think it is Satan going to the disco, going to the... That's not what world means. And do not be conformed to this world, but be transformed by the renewing of your mind. This is what this message this morning was about. Yes. What have you been doing that is not working? Where do you need to renew your mind? And be honest with yourself. Not so that you fit with a clique, isn't it? Living Hope Church, we don't want to fit with a clique. We want to renew our minds, following what God has said, isn't it? That you may prove what is that good and acceptable and perfect will of
God.
End of story. I don't even know. I'm not preaching, so I don't want to go into it. Yesterday we had a big argument when we left here because we go to do lunch together with my brothers from Zimbabwe and Uganda. And there was a very big argument about heaven and hell. And I was very busy doing stuff in the, getting ready dinner and everything because we had a big dinner yesterday. And so they were arguing, which kind of person goes to heaven? If I commit suicide when I am saved, will I go to heaven and hell? And there was a big divide. Some were saying heaven, some were saying hell. Us, pastors, you think we don't argue? We do. We are human. In Living Hope, our pastors are human beings. They are not gods. They are not semi-gods or demigods. I don't know.
We are not.
We are human. So we have those arguments. And we argue respectfully.
Yes.
You have your view, I have mine. Then when I came into that discussion, because I found it heated and people had taken their sides, so as I'm serving them something, someone said, Pastor Ann, what is your stance on this? So they were saying, if someone, and you know when someone wants you to make a mistake, they corner you with a very specific, if there's a person who has committed suicide and he was saved, then I tried to ask, what does saved mean? Then they went on and on, then I ended up asking, by the way, then because of heaven, so the saved person who commits suicide goes to heaven, then the one who lies and is saved goes to heaven. So I asked them a very simple question. I told them, I'm busy, answer me this one. Then who is going to hell? Nobody answered me. So I know Pastor Kemi has talked about a lot of things. We Africans have stances on stance. But what is the use of having a stance? What does the stance you have prevent Sodom and Gomorrah from happening? Work out your own salvation with fear and trembling. Worry about, is your marriage going right? Don't worry about the two men who want to get married. What do they have to do with you? Check it. Your husband is here. What do the two men who want to get married have to do with you? Will shouting about it make them not get married? Mind your business. Work out your own salvation with fear and trembling. Let the world go where it is going. You should find your place in the world. I don't know. David, we have 20 minutes left in this room. So when I allocate you time, when it is up, I'll stand up and remove you from here. So, ujipange sawa sawa. The one who's coming to speak in Kiswahili, you arrange yourself well. Ujipange sawa sawa. David, I don't want that message to go. People are very attentive. 5 minutes.
Pastor,
yes.
she's bringing something.
Yes. How long do you need?